It is April 14th, and I am joining you from day 2 Coachella. It's the morning, so I think today is like when everything actually begins, but this is where I slept. This is our little tent area. So yesterday we ended up leaving around 9:30. We were hoping to leave around 8:45. And then I think it was gonna take us about 2.5 hours to get over here, and literally almost the whole time, like Greg and I were both on calls and working, so it actually, in a good way and a bad way, helps the time pass quickly. And then we grabbed lunch before we headed over here, and I can't remember what time we actually got here, but by the time we got to the tent, it was maybe around 3 o'clock. I got settled. Greg left because he had to go. He had some things in LA that night. And what did we do? We kind of got settled. We grabbed dinner. I got to meet some of the other people in the Accessible Plus program. So the Accessible Plus program, it's only in its second year, and it is an opportunity for QT BIPOC disabled folks who are interested in the live events industry to come and attend Coachella, do some job shadowing, get some mentoring. So the funny thing was we got our wristbands, and then as Greg and I were walking out, we saw someone who was like with a security guard, and we didn't know who it was. And so I ended up taking a picture with that person, but I still don't know who they are. And we have a couple different theories. It could either be one of the artists, or it could have been someone who shouldn't have been on site, who was being escorted out. But it looked like the former, so we will figure it out. But one of the learnings that I am taking away is that everyone that we're interacting with here is kind of like our peer, and the organizers yesterday were talking to us about like manifestation and kind of like acting as though you're already in the role that you want to be. So I'm excited to be here. I was talking to Carrie earlier about my application coming through and kind of the connection to the live events industry, and this is actually the first music festival that I am attending ever. And I think with this like longer term goal of wanting to get involved with LA 28 Paralympics, which is another different type of live event, but on the sports side, I thought that coming here and learning more about the production side and everything that goes into making something like this happen would be helpful. So that was day 1. And then the music, it feels like, because we're in tents, and I keep forgetting that like when you're in a tent, you can literally just hear all the other conversations that are happening. So for me, there was like music bumping the whole time, but I got earplugs, I put them in, they can only do so much, and then I slept maybe until about 6:30. It gets really light here, which is so nice to just have so much natural light. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go take a shower. So I go to the shower area, and there are probably like 30 people already in line, and these are for like the ADA showers. And we have this special like ADA band. I'm not gonna publish this until after I leave because I don't think we can show the wristbands. But we were just sitting in line, and the showers weren't even open yet. And then maybe around 7:20, someone came by. They opened them, but they weren't familiar with like what the Accessible Plus program was, because they had told us that from like 7 to 9, 2 of the 4 ADA showers would be reserved for Accessible Plus, which is super nice because they don't have to do that. We could be like all the other festival goers and wait in line. But only 3 of the 4 were working, and then they were all cold water. So the line pretty much wasn't moving, and even when they divided the lines into Accessible Plus and General, I was at the front of the line, but there were still like 10 people ahead of me because they had all been waiting. So there are these water stations close to where close to our camping area and also close to the showers. So I just filled up a water bottle and stood randomly in a parking lot and washed my hair, or attempted to, and washed off. And then we have some wipes here, so I ended up grabbing a wipe in addition, and doing another run through. And here is how I look. And I think I'll show you my day 1 outfit, or day 2 outfit. I guess I didn't capture day 1, but there's a little bit of a breeze. It's actually a hotter in the tent. But I pretty much brought just a bunch of these types of dresses because they'll be airy, and also I just think I haven't had an opportunity to wear these dresses. And I bought these dresses, they're called the adventure dress. I bought like 10 of these dresses right in 2020. And yeah, I'm just trying to get more wear out of them. So excited for what today holds. And what else? Yeah, so I don't know, it kind of reminded me of just like having to be really scrappy. And I'm glad I brought a bathing suit, because I put on the bathing suit. I was filling up this water bottle and then walking maybe 10 feet away, washing my hair, going back, refilling the water bottle. It was kind of entertaining. And I'm also glad that I had kind of learned the strategies to do that cold plunge at that wellness summit, because I think it has made me not be so afraid of the cold shower. And I was like, if the water in the showers is cold and the drinking water is also cold, then why don't I just hop out of line, because I was 10th in line anyway. So that's day 1. I remembered I did not bring any socks, but the cool thing about the tent is that we have a plug, we have a surge protector connecting, so we've got light, I have a fan in here, I have a place to charge my stuff. So it's nice camping. All right, bye.